Yes. Alrighty. No music today for a good reason. Let's just share this real quick. All right. All right. So we cool. We cool. Um, before I get into the mode of the aviary type of legal fortitude. What's up, everyone? It's your boy. We back, and we are live. Are alive. Today is a new day, meaning today is a new game. Aviary Attorney. I love this game actually. For those of you Phoenix Wright folks like myself, Phoenix Wright series Miles Edgeworth. Yes, similar but with a freaking twist, and I love it. Um, let me send this here. I'm just sending these out. All right, let's go. Hey Charlie, what's up? January 1st, 1848, the Chateau Crinier of Baron Broguil. Huh, a dead toad? Is that Monsieur Grenouille? Oh mon Dieu! Dame Cataline, what have you done? A cat with claws. It's midday already. Where on earth is that featherhead? Well. You could finally decided to get up. Haven't you heard what they say about the early bird, Falcon? Ugh, too early for worms. Pass the Cabernet Sauvignon. There'll be time for that later. We've got some business to handle first. Business? A letter arrived while you were sleeping. I haven't opened it yet. It's probably just more junk mail. Go ahead, Sparrowson. You may have the honors. Alright. Dear Monsieur Falcon, I am writing to you today because my daughter, Dame Cataline, has been arrested for a crime she did not commit. She's being held at She's being held at La Conciergerie prison on the charge of murder, no less. Her trial is in 3 days' time. I would be greatly in your debt if you would offer her your legal aid. Yours sincerely, Signor Porto Demar of the Demar Estate. Well, this is quite something. This is quite something. I know! Your first serious client in months! Isn't that great? Not just that. The Demiao, okay. The Demiao estate is well known for its exuberant wealth. Even if he cannot do much for Dame Cataline, his lordship would still reward us handsomely for our efforts. Wow! So, I suppose you intend on defending Dame Cataline in court? Of course. Of course. It would be foolish to let such good opportunities slip through our feathers. Love. Grab your codes, person. We're going to find our kitty client at La Conciergerie. I don't know what that is. Prison. Leave it at that, prison. Well, so long. So my derriere was getting tired from all this sitting around. What the hell is going on? One second. There we go. Oh, but I better file away Signor Demio's letter first. One moment, Falcon. Letter has been added to evidence folder. What is this? Ooh la la. Signor Porto Demio has requested legal aid for his daughter. She's being held at the prison. Okay, moving on. My French sucks, guys. I never did French class. Okay. Nearly forgot my wallet. I wouldn't want to lose that. Again, I recall you losing it at the New Year's party. And at Christmas. Yes, alright. No need to make a list. Here we go. You may see how much money he has at any time I click it at the wallet. This is funny. Let's see how much money he has. 20 francs in your name, you poor lawyer. Let's make a move. Okay, let's go. Welcome to the map screen. From here, you can travel to any area by clicking on the location. Alright. So let's go to the prison. Because I can't freaking pronounce that. Falcon and Sparson stepped into the stone cold foyer of the prison. Sullen-faced guards and visitors lingered in the medieval archways. The The prison. They say this is the finest prison in the whole of France. The outer walls are impenetrable. Cells are spotless. The guards are well-mannered. What do you want? Ah, good day, monsieur. I'm here to see Dame Cataline Demian. I am due to represent her in courts. Oh, you're a liar, huh? Alright, roll out. Where wait, pan, bro? Keep up, no my youth. Roll. Well, my papa hasn't forgotten about me. Now, has he? Dame Cataline Demian, I presume? You've arrived! Fantastic lawyer, Monsieur Falcon and his petite assistant, Barrison. Milady is knowledgeable. Don't talk like that, Barrison. Sorry. My papa told me that he would only hire the best lawyers in town. Ooh, I'm flattered. But they weren't available at such short notice. So he hired the first people in the address directory. Dead. Oh. You see, Falcon? I told you listing on the Aviary attorney would pay off. Let's get down to business. Dame Cataline, could you fill us in on some details? Your father's letter was a little brief. I can do my best. What is it that you wanted to know? Well, first of all, freaking hell. Who was there that evening? It would be her and the frog. But for that, what happened on the night of the murder? Let's go with this question first. Okay. Okay. Dame Cataline, who attended the banquet that evening? Well, it was me and my papa. My dearest maman couldn't make it. And there was Baron Roguil, who hosted the dinner, and his housemaid, Colleen, I think she was called. Of course, there was Monsieur Greenway. Well, until, you know, died. And there was Monsieur Robitio de Robinio, the man with the camera, but he was only there for a little while. I think that was all. Was there anything else you wanted to ask? Yeah, what happened on the night? What exactly happened on the night of the murder? Ooh, let me think. It was Friday evening. Me and my papa had arrived at Chateau Grenier, the home of Great Baron Roguil. My papa spent all evening talking with Monsieur Greenway and the Baron about business stuff. Business stuff? Well, the three of them own a railway company together. So all through dinner they were talking about company shares and investments. But I didn't really understand most of it because I'm a cat, you see. But after dinner, this man with a camera took our photograph. That was a lot more fun. Okay. Sorry, man. Man with what? Well, sorry. A man with a what took your what? It's like, it reminds me of this Jamaican movie shot as take the what and left the what? Camera. It's a very new gadget. A tiny box sits in a box with a tiny paintbrush and paints a picture very fast. Oh my gosh, these people. In 10 minutes, poof, you have a perfect picture. Wow, technology is amazing. I will think the lady's explanation is right, Sparrowson. Pshaw, let me believe. Please, you're broke. Still, the camera sounds like a very special device. I'll make a note of it. Thank you, Walter. Please continue, Dame Catalina. So, after we had the photograph, I went into the gardens to get some air. And that's when I found the body of Monsieur Grenouille. He was all ripped. Oh my goodness, he was all ripped open. Okay. The housemaid saw me standing over the froggy Monsieur and called for help. And then the police arrived. Before I could say anything, I ended up here. It was all such a blur. And I'm a cat, so it must have been terrifying. It wasn't so bad. My papa taught me how to be a brave cat. Well, was there something else you wanted to ask, Monsieur Falcon? Yeah, they didn't see anything suspicious. Yo, welcome, Kaiser. Good fam, welcome to the stream, bro. Dame Cataline, did you see anything else suspicious that evening? Suspicious? Like, maybe a guy lurking in the shadows, or, bloody, let's say, murder weapon? I mean, you're a cat, so should have sharp eyes. Monsieur Falcon, I do believe you're looking for an easy answer. Yeah, you got me. I did not see anything, I'm afraid. The evening was very normal. The food was delicious. The conversation was boring. And this is from a cat, so it was all very ordinary until the incident. I see you. Wait, Falcon, you missed something of huge importance. I did? Dame Cataline, you said, and I quote, the food was delicious. But you didn't say what food it was. This brother. Hey, Mkov, what's up? You and your damn stomach. Let me see. Hey, this guy thought he was onto something. We have poached red herring to start, garnished with garlic butter. Go on. Then a marble steak, served perfect, bloody rare. That. Glorious. Falcon, write this down. What? This can't possibly be relevant to the case, man. You're just hungry. Write it all down. Please. For me. Fine, dear. This person, remind me not to let you talk to clients on an empty stomach. Come to think of it, I did find it a little strange that we weren't given any cutlery. No cutlery? Even for the steak? Nope. You would think that a great baron of Chateau Crinier would have glorious silverware, but there was none to be seen. That is a little peculiar, to say the least. Was there anything else you wanted to know, Monsieur Falcon? No, I think that would be all. So what's the plan now, Falcon? The way I see it, we have two tasks. One, we head to Chateau Crinier and try to see the scene of the murder for ourselves. Two, we should also try to track down the supposed photographer, Monsieur Robitio de Rubinio. 2 days for 2 tasks? Seems easy. But we should head back and get some rest first. We have a lot of work ahead of us. Wait, Monsieur Falcon, before you go, you do believe my story, don't you? Alright, chat. This is your time. What do you believe in? Do you believe the post? Do you believe in justice? Or do you believe in the ellipsis? Man said ellipsis. Anybody else? So we have one for ellipsis. Nobody else? Alright, so we'll go with the ellipsis. I'm a man of the people. And the person has spoken. Oh, that's cold, Falcon. That's cold, bro. Dame Catalin, Monsieur Grimley, Baron Roguel. These names are all getting a bit confusing, aren't they? Not particularly. Well, it is for me. I'm going to start compiling a Facebook. Oh, bro. I'm just getting that. I'm so slow. Compiling a Facebook so that I can keep track of who everyone is. Ding, ding, ding. Facebook existed all the way since 1848, people. You just learned something. A what? A Facebook. It's a collection of people's names, pictures, and descriptions in one easy-to-carry catalog. I think I understand. The name could use a little work, though. Person started compiling a Facebook. Muffcup says this is fantastic, by the way. If it's the game you're speaking about, then yes, I agree. However, if it's my voice acting, needs a bit more work, but I thank you nonetheless, good sir. Alright, so I can have a list of people. Let's make a move. Alright, a new day has passed. Game saves automatically. Okay. Can also make quick saves. Okay. Alright. So let's go. We have 2 places we need to go. Chateau Crinier and Studio de Rubinio. So let's go to Chateau Cognac. Falcon and Sparson enter the courtyard outside Chateau Cognac. People with dirty clothes and gaunt faces linger around the building's shadows.
Excuse me, more, messieurs. I don't mean to be a pain, but my little girl and I are sick and starving, you see. I don't suppose you'd happen to have some spare change?
You have 20 francs in your wallet. What will you do? Alright, chat. This is where you make or destroy me right now. Do we either A, give nothing, B, give a franc, or C, give half of my francs? I don't know this girl, this Smarty. It's up to you, chat. Nothing? Alright, yo. I'm feeling a bit generous, so let me give a franc. Here you go. Stay safe, madam.
Many thanks to you, messieurs.
That was pretty generous of you, Falcon. Well, times are tough. Making sure a mother and child have something to eat. Least I can do. But what am I doing standing here moralizing? Come on, Sparson. We've got business to attend to. Let's go. Falcon and Sparson stepped into the pristine wood panel foyer of Chateau Cognac. Whoa! Look at this place! Baron Raguel must be loaded! More than loaded. When it comes to the lucrative investments, the Baron is a legend. Factories, chocolate shops, hotels, railroads. The Baron owns a little bit of everything this side of the Seine. Is he here right now? Yes, he's a smug-looking chap with the impressive mane. But we must approach a man of his stature with tact and swing finesse. Yo, Baron, we'd like a word. I can't even shout in my house. How's that? Sparson, you have the finesse of an inebriated warthog, and that's a disrespect, by the way. You can thank me later. I think I got his attention. Wait. Did I hear my name? Great Baron Rogrel, property owner extraordinaire, at your service. And who might you fellas be? More investigators? I mean, I could lie and say you're a policeman, but nah. Let me just be honest here. Not quite. I'm private attorney J.J. Falcon, and this is my associate, Sparson. Lawyers, eh? You know, you aren't the first to have passed through here today. Oh? Yes. This jumpy, twitchy fellow came by this morning, asked a bunch of questions, and hopped away before he heard the answers. Most curious, to say the least, and I'm a lion, so... That is fishy. Do you know who he was, Sparson? Perhaps. I have a hunch. Sorry. Hunch. Oh, I have a hunch. I didn't even see that. We'll be seeing him at the trial. A friend of yours? Something like that. So what may I do for you, messieurs? We're doing some research on Monsieur Grenouille, the frog who was killed here on Friday evening. Of course. Such a tragedy. Tragic. He was a good friend and a loyal business partner. I suppose you messieurs will be wanting to see the crime scene for yourself? Actually, yes, that would be fantastic. Well, be my guest. You will find the garden where the murder occurred through the back doors. You may also be interested in the lounge on the second floor, third door to the right. That would be where we gathered for a group photograph prior to the, Rastafari unfortunate incident. I'm sorry. I had to laugh. Oh, can we see the finished photograph? I'm afraid not. It is to my understanding that a photograph must be developed before it can be viewed. Just a slow process. My own copy of the photograph is to be delivered in 3 days' time. Well, that's no good to us. The trial may be over by then. Nonetheless, we appreciate your hospitality. Thank you, Baron. Oh, it's no trouble at all. I'll be here to see you out when you are done with your investigations. So, where shall we go first? Alright, let's go to the garden. That's the first spot. Give me a minute, folks. So sorry about that, folks. I'm back. Okay, where was I? We're gonna go to the garden. Okay. So let's go. Dame Cataline said that she found Monsieur Grenby on the stairs by the fountain. So this must be the very spot where the murder took place. Okay, so this is where the spot is. Hey Falcon, do the crime scene investigation thing. The crime scene investigation thing? Yeah, you know, a thing where you get all eagle-eyed and analyze every subject in excruciating detail. You mean search for evidence? Yeah, do that. That's not a bad suggestion. It wouldn't be the first time the Parisian police have missed something right under their noses. Alright, when you had enough and can't find nothing else, click on the X at the top right corner. She's right here. Alright, so let's do some investigating. So we're gonna search right here. A horse statue. This one has a goofy face. That reminds me of a joke. A horse walks into the bar and the barkeep says, "Why the long face? I freaking hate this game." I'm sorry. Yes, we've all heard that one. Oh, shout out to Charlie Uni. She's, you know. Alright. What? No! The barkeep says, "You've got to stop coming here. You're drinking us under the stable." What? You're drinking us under the... I think it's time... Freaking hell. I think it's time to rein in the horse jokes. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's go over here. Okay. Baron Roguil certainly likes his horse statues. I don't mind the horse statues, but the little sheriff people creep me out. Maybe should be waddling, not attempting saddleless horseback riding. True. Let's go over here. This is a bit different, so let's check this out. Another beautifully made horse statue. You know, my uncle had a horse that refuses to eat hay. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yep. Eventually we realized that it was just filling up on horse d'oeuvres. Horse... I don't know how to pronounce it, it's a blur to me. French people, they can't help it. Oh, terrible. And finally the central piece. This fountain is finely crafted. It's solid carved marble. That can't have been cheap. I see nothing but water in the bottom of the lower basin. It's a shame we can't see inside the upper basin from here. That would be a perfect place to quickly stash a murder weapon. By George, you're onto something, person. That's actually not a terrible line of reasoning. I know. We have to wade in and take a closer look, just to be sure. Yeah, I suppose we should. Oh, I apologize. I wasn't being direct enough. What I meant to say was, Sparson, go wade into the fountain and take a closer look inside the upper basin. You bastard. Me? No way. If you want to go wade in, do it yourself. I'm a respectable lawyer, Sparson. You can't expect me to roll up my trousers and paddle around a fountain like a duck in a lake. You fool. Yeah, well, you don't pay me enough to justify getting my sweet furs wet. Look, there's only one reasonable way to settle this. We'll flip for it. Flip for it? Yep, I'll flip this for 1 franc coin. You call the outcome, get it wrong, and you go for a swim. So, what'll it be? Heads, tails, Napoleon face, or plants? We go. I'm never good with these kind of things, but screw it, tails. Plant squiggles. It's called a wreath, Sparson. Sure, I'll bet on the plant squiggles. Here we go. Heads. Should have gone with the old Emperor Falcon. Gah, fine. I think I would have lost anyways. Hold my shoes. I got this. Falcon really should learn how to spot a real coin flip, I told you. I almost feel bad for cheating. Almost. Ah, you're back. Had a good swim. No, I'm a bird, not a fish. But I did find a mystery item in the upper basin. It's no murder weapon though. What is this? It's brown and sticky and it smells weird. Now tell me you picked up a very wet cigar butt? Possibly belonging to Baron Workwheel? Correct. But that shouldn't be too surprising. It is his house after all. I'll stash it in the evidence folder then, just in case. Is there anything else we need to do here? No, I think we cleared out as many places. Hit that. I think we're done here. Good call. But are you sure you don't want to take another dip? Still have time. Don't push your luck. Okay, let's go to the lounge. Alright, it's a giraffe. Second floor. Third door on the right. This must be the room where the photograph was taken. Hey, Malcolm, did you see that? See what? That housemaid totally just did something shifty. Shifty? I think she just pocketed something from that drawer. You should totally call her out on it. Excuse me, mademoiselle? Yes? Are you two policemen? No. We're private attorneys, see? My name's J.J. Falco. And I'm Sparson. Oh, rude of me. My name is Colleen DeHart. So, what can I help you, Miss Yost, with today? We're investigating the murder that took place last week. Do you mind if we ask you a couple of questions? That's fine. Let me just grab a chair. It should be somewhere here. Here it is. That's better. So, what was it you wanted to ask? Quite a few things. let's go here. Where was this? No. Yeah, this is very suitable. We won't call her out on it here, so let's go here. Okay. We're looking for the room where the photograph was taken prior to the incident. Would you happen to know whether this is the right room?
Oh, yes, you're in the right place. I saw the photography session for myself. Let's see. The camera was standing. That's about where you're standing, actually, Monsieur Falcon.
And this is where the camera pointed?
Right. At the clock above the mantelpiece. The Baron insisted on using that very location.
Now that I'm looking at it, something isn't right about that clock.
I know.
The painting on it totally clashing with the decor. I was thinking along more obvious lines, person. The clock has no hands.
That clock has never had hands in all the years I've worked here. I think Baron Raquel just keeps it around as a conversation piece.
A conversation piece? Well, we're conversing about it, so I guess it's working. It's a peculiar detail, though. I'll make note of it. Okay, good.
Is there something else you wanted to ask?
Yeah, sure. Is there something you should know? You were a little nervous when we came in. You thought we were police officers. Is there something we ought to know? Anything you need to confess?
No. I suppose I'm just a little nervous after all the drama of last week.
Let's pressure her a bit. Are you sure there isn't anything that you're hiding?
It's okay.
You can tell us. We're defense attorneys. That means we help people get away with criminal acts. It's freaking brother. Right, and Sparson. Wait, what? No! That's not an accurate job description, Sparson. It isn't? Oh, well, what do we do? I love Sparson. Press W for Sparson, guys. I love Sparson. I'll tell you later.
Honestly, messieurs, I have nothing to hide. Was there something else you wanted to ask?
That's it. No further questions, but thank you, mademoiselle. You've been a huge help.
It's no problem, messieurs. Actually, there is something. I know you two saw me stealing as you came in. I appreciate that you didn't give me a third degree about it. You see, I'm trying to save up to follow my dreams and, well, never mind, I'm rambling.
It's no problem, mademoiselle. To be honest, we have a much larger crime to worry about. Although, I should probably ask, I don't suppose you've been stealing anything else? Silverware, perhaps?
You know about that? Yeah, I suppose that was me. It started with a couple of teaspoons. I didn't think the Baron would miss those. But, well, yeah, I suppose the habit got a little away from me.
That's one mystery solved at least. Yeah, that is.
I would appreciate if you didn't tell the Baron. He's been really kind, and I would hate to break his trust
Girl, you've broken his trust for a long time now. I see. So, where to next, Big Bird? Alright, done most of it, so we're going back to main hall. Did you messieurs have a good look around? I trust everything was in order. We had a good look. Thank you, Baron. But we actually have some questions for you. Please, ask away. I have nothing to hide. Here. Yo, what going around? Damon. Welcome to the stream, fam. Now the voice acting is me. Falcon. Baron Rugwell. I would like to ask you about your activities on the night of the murder. Oh, am I in trouble? Not at all. Oh no, nothing like that. We're just getting the full picture. I see. Well, let me think. The guests arrived at 5 o'clock and we all sat down for dinner in this very hall at 6. That part, well, went rather magnificently. The photographer arrived at 7 o'clock, but it wasn't until 7:30 that we had our picture taken. This man has great memory. My housemaid discovered the crime scene soon after that. I see. Is there something else I can help you messieurs with? Am I gonna sell her out? Yeah, dog, now do some voice acting. Should I sell her out? Nah, I'm not sell her out. I think that will be all, Baron. Thank you very much for your time. It was a pleasure. Have a delightful day, messieurs. Alright. Did you get all the information you needed, Falcon? I hope so. Don't worry. If anything goes wrong in the trial, we could always just wing it. Wing it. And that the man say. Wing it. God. Freaking hate it. Terrible. Just terrible. Yes, that was a horrible pun. Alright, the next day. Next up, we're gonna go to Studio de Robinho. Of course, it's Italian. So this is the studio of the famous photographer. Shall we knock? Wait. There's a note on the door. The magnificent and marvelous artiste, Monsieur Roberto de Robinho, is currently out on an artistic expedition. He shall return when his muse fit. When his muse is fit? What does that even mean? I think it means that he is just a pretentious bird brain. Yo, disting that to them. But in any case, the artist seems to be out. What shall we do now? Let's knock anyways. Cause I'm idle. Alright, I don't see the harm. Yo. Nope, doesn't look like he's in, Falcon. Let's break in. We should break in. What? Are you serious? Maybe? Monsieur J.J. Falcon, I would have thought that a man of justice such as yourself would be against such reckless displays of unlawful barbarism. You're right. I'm sorry. I don't know what came over. It's a brilliant suggestion. Stand back. I'm barging the door that I respect Farson. The man is all for the foolishness. Wait, just like that? Should we discuss this first? Nope. Boom. Out there. What in bird Jesus' name was that? You said you wanted to break in. I thought we could go find an open window. I didn't think you would turn into a bird-sized cannonball. Well, now we're here, we have to make the most of it. This place is quite something. It's very swanky. I was going to say ostentatious. Look that up, kids. Ostentatious. Let's just swanky talk for swanky. We don't have time for this. The sound of a door being smashed in could be drawing unwanted attention. Thanks for the hydrate, fam. Yes, I will hydrate. One sec. Ah, man. We should find anything that may help our case and get out. Select an area to examine. Alright, where can we examine? Let's check over here. I'll try not to break the accent. I see paints, inks, and dyes. I'm not quite sure what the clear liquid in this bottle is. I could taste test it. You could. But we don't have time for a hospital visit right now. So let's not. The man's right. Check the chandelier. A chandelier? You should get one of those for the office. I don't have money for that sort of luxury. True, you broke. Hey Falcon, look. What? It's just an easel. No, look what's on the easel. Ooh la la. Oh wow. This must be a copy of the photograph from the evening of the murder. There's no question about it. I see a housemaid, Dame Cataline, and I think that's Signor Portua, Cataline's father. Let's see. So, what shall we do? Do we just take this? I mean, as long as no one's looking. We've come this far, we may as well borrow it. I like that. We're borrowing it. Is there anything else we need to do here? Probably not. But let's just check out the place. A picture of a sailing ship on a windy day. What's this? It's a picture of a fence. It's a fancy photograph. It leaves the viewer defenseless. Out of all the pictures here, I would pick it as my favorite. Oh my gosh. Let me read that again for those who didn't get the pun. A picture of a fence, cool. It's a fancy photograph. It leaves the viewer defenseless. Out of all the pictures here, I would pick at this as my favorites. Okay, I'm done. No more fence puns. Said Sparrowson, but a lighthouse? No, wait. It's a man in a top hat. Actually, if I squint and turn my head sideways, it's a black smudge, Falcon. This is a photograph of a castle somewhere in the countryside. You know, I once had an uncle who fell off a castle ramp and while on guard duty. Oh, I I'm sorry to hear that. Did he die? No, he got No, he got demoted. Ugh, terrible. This person is me right now. This person is... Sorry, not this person, Falcon. Falcon is freaking me when Charlie kills me with these puns. Alright. Yeah, I hate this. We can't take the word pods now, yeah. I think we're done snooping. Let's get out of here before we draw further attention to ourselves. Sounds good to me. Alright, let's go. Oh boy. Oh mon dieu! What happened to my door? I'm a lie. Some kids did it. Little weasel types. We saw them. Yeah, weasels. They were like, let's break into this art guy's house. And we're like, no weasels. No weasels. You cannot do that because that would be illegal. And then they were like, we chased them off. That's the important thing. Well, thank you, I suppose. Let's make a move. Trial days approaching fast. Right, let's go. I had to lie from a new day. That was funny though. Alright, court time. Palais de Justice. The moment we've all been waiting for. Alrighty. Falcon and Sparson stand inside the marble portico of the Palais de Justice, awaiting the opening of the Tribunal de Grande Instance. Are you nervous, Falcon? I mean, I'm focusing. That bad, huh? Monsieur Falcon, but it's Sparson. Is there anything you need me to do? No, we've got a handle on things. Falcon was just telling me how confident he was feeling about the case. That's wonderful. I just know you two will pull through. Yo, go through, fellas. I'll be watching from the inside. Do your best for me, Monsieur Falcon. We will. Are we ready? Yeah. We're ready. Court time, people. It's a long piece of beak. Alright, settle down, everyone. Settle down. Is everybody here? J.J. Falcon present. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Rupert Robinson present. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Oh darn, that's not it. Gosh, where are my notes? I knew it. Knew what? Rupert and I went to Paris Law School together. He was in all of my classes. Oh. Well, was he smart? No. He always scored the second worst marks in the class. Oh dear. I can only assume that he bumbled through the final exams on the luck of his two rabbit's feet. Unless he's improved considerably, you might already have this trial in the bag. Okay. That's good to know. But say, Sparson, if Rupert scored the second lowest marks in class, then who scored the lowest? No worry yourself, my boss. I choose the right to exercise. It's not to I choose to exercise my right to not self-incriminate. That says a lot, father. Here it is. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Are the jury all present?
All present and accounted for, Your Honor.
Hey, Falcon. I thought there were only 6 members of the jury for cases like this. Why do I count 8? Oh, those 2 birds with the funny eyes are associates, the associate judges. With the funny hats, I'm guessing this one here and this one here. Everything seems to be in order. So, let us begin. The court is now in session for the trial of Dame Cataline de Miao. Prosecution, please, call your first witness to the stand. Oh gosh, are we there already? Okay, I choose to call the officer in charge of the murder investigation, Inspector Volity, to the witness stand. Inspector Volity, please, approach the stand and recite the oath. No more questions, Your Honor. Bloody pause? Nobody told me that in detail. Keep it together, Falcon. You're about to be given the opportunity to cross-examine the witness. That's your opportunity to find flaws in the inspector's testimony. Oh, of course. I know this. You may begin your cross-examination, Monsieur Falcon. Let's go. Alright, no thinking here. Just need to focus on this. Select a key phrase that you find suspicious and Falcon will press Wix for information. Ask the right questions to bring truth to light. Avoid pressing for pointless details. The judge and jury don't like having their time wasted, so you have to be careful here. Select a statement to question. Alright. The housemaid alerted him. Okay. At the scene of the crime, we found I need to. This is the first glaring one I need to focus on. So, Inspector, you say Dame well, I just speak normally here. You say Dame Catalan had blood on her paws? That's right. Blood clung to her fur like guilt to a convict. Well, I need to find out whose blood was it. You'll see why soon. Whose blood was it? Ha! What a question! It was Monsieur's Grimby's, of course. Well, how can you be so sure? I object. This line of questioning is absurd. There was only one murder victim that night, Falcon. The blood of Dame Cataline's paws could only have belonged to one person, Monsieur Grenby. Judge, Falcon tried to delay the trial by asking pointless questions. I'm afraid the prosecution may have a point, Monsieur Falcon. Do you have any reason to suspect that the blood belonged to someone other than Monsieur Grenby? Of course I do. I play Phoenix Wright, fam. Of course I do. I do, Your Honor. Actually, I have more than just suspicion. I have evidence that the blood on Dame Cataline's paws had nothing to do with the murder. This is foolish time wasting, Falcon. If the blood on Dame Cataline's paws didn't come from the victim, then where did the blood come from? I'll tell you where it come from. It came from the freaking steak. On the evening of the murder, Dame Cataline. Oh, that's a bloody rare steak. Is this true, Monsieur Remington? Well, I am, in a manner of speaking, I suppose steak may have been on the, menu. Then, Inspector, would you acknowledge the possibility that the blood on the lady's paws did not belong to the victim, but to the steak? Well, wait, do I answer that, Inspector? It is a possibility. No! Intriguing, pretty convincing. Let's do it. So, Inspector Voltaire, is it possible that you arrested an innocent bystander simply for being a messy eater? No, hold on just a minute, Falcon. You're overlooking something quite crucial. Dame Cataline is an Elken bourgeois kitten. She was no doubt brought up with flawless etiquette and perfect table manners, so to speak. At the banquet, she should have eaten the steak with a fork in her left hand and a knife in her right, like any proper civilized animal. Oh lol, the paradox in that. How could she have possibly gotten blood on her paws with such good manners? Oh, that is a good question. Or at least it would be at any ordinary dinner banquet. But as it happened, something was missing from that particular banquet. Something that forced Dame Cataline to eat with her paws. Missing silverware. Dame Cataline was forced to eat steak with her paws because... The silverware of the household had been previously stolen. Stolen? I don't recall any mention of that in the police report. We weren't aware of anything missing from the Ruggery residence when we performed the initial investigation. As it happened, Baron Rogriel approached us about this very subject last night. Huh. What a twist. What is the meaning of this? Bloody steak? Misplaced silverware? Inspector, was your investigation so lax that you overlooked these basic facts in your initial report? Lax? My investigation? Judge, I assure you, I am the most thorough investigative officer on the force. Then it is amazing that the Parisian police managed to solve any crimes at all. A disting. A, a disting. Oh dear. Be on your way, Inspector. Perhaps do a little inspecting for your next case. Oh no. Fine. So be it. Yes? Until next time. F off, Judge. Prosecutor, I trust your next witness is ready? Yes. Of course, Your Honor. I call upon, let's see. Monsieur Robitio Robino, the photographer who attended the banquet on the night of the murder. Monsieur Robitio Robino. Please approach the stand and recite the oath. How does it go? I swear to speak without hatred and without fear, to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth? It's a little cliche, to be perfectly honest. Could the witness please introduce himself for the court record? As if anybody in this courtroom does not immediately recognize me. I am the great Monsieur Robitio Robino, cutting-edge photographer and visionary. I don't just take people's picture, I capture their very essence. Je suis l'artiste, je suis Pipe. You may have seen my works in hit magazines The Branch or C'est Chotier. I can send you tweets if you like. Tweets. Guys, Twitter was invented in 1848 as well. What on earth is a tweet? Bird-to-bird communication. Come on, Falcon. It's the 19th century. Get with the times already, fam. Yes, your works are very impressive, Monsieur Robinho. But let's get down to business, shall we? Could you tell us some of your activities on the night of the murder? Very well. I was hired by Baron Raguil to capture the evening's events. I had arrived at 7 in the evening. I pointed my camera and captured the beauty of the banquet in one fantastic photograph. Then I billed Baron Raguil and left. Like a true artist. And with regards to the photograph itself, who did you photograph? Hold up. Okay. I thought to my task. I brought a copy so that you could all see for yourselves. Ooh, very good. Let's take a closer look. My word, this is an exquisite picture, isn't it? So let's see, who do we have here? Wait, hold up, some officer. Ah, yeah, it is different. Okay. In the middle, we see Baron Rodriel, the lion who hosted the event. On the left, we see Signor Porter Demia, the father of the defendant, Dame Cataline. And finally, we see the housemaid, Pauline de Hart, who I suspect may have snuck in the picture and invited. As you can see, two people are clearly absent from the photograph. The first is the victim, Monsieur Grenouille. The second is the defendant, Dame Cataline Demia. Quite suspicious, wouldn't you agree? Just a moment, Monsieur Rabington. This proves nothing. So the defendant and the victim were not photographed with the others. That doesn't mean that they were in the garden together at that point. Hold your horses, Falcon. He's up there though. Not done yet. The prosecution may continue. Behind the photograph subjects, we see a wall clock with the time set at 7:30. Now, why is that time significant? Well, as Inspector Volete told us earlier, that was the exact time the murder took place. Do you see now, Falcon? Every suspect has an alibi at the time of the murder, save for Dame Cataline herself. Hey, Falcon, that photograph doesn't seem right. It looks different from the one we borrowed from Robinia's studio. I see it too. Our photograph shows Collido Hart in Catalan and Monsieur Pertois. Pertois, yeah. But Monsieur Robinho's photograph shows Baron Reguil where Dame Catalan should be standing. If we assume that only one photograph was taken, then this demonstrates that one of the photographs must have been edited in some way. Spreader. You could just slam that evidence down, be like, bam, inconsistency. This whole courtroom is out of order. Case closed. I can't do that. Well, I suppose you could be a little more delicate with your words. No, I mean, I can't do that because our evidence was illegally obtained. If we were to present it, Monsieur Robinho would ask how we acquired it, and the whole trial could derail. In the worst case scenario, I could lose my legal license and we would be arrested for theft. Oh, well, we don't want that. No, we don't. I should tread lightly. Your Honor, I would like to cross-examine the witness. Very well. Defense may proceed. It's a waste of time if you ask me. Photographs are rock-solid evidence. Let's go. Alright. Reach at 7, which is fine. Set up in camera. Capture the beauty of the evening, and in one magnificent photograph, then in Bill the brother and cut. Alright. I need to be careful how I go about it, because this is inconsistent. But has no hands. He came at 7 p.m., which is true. Alright, let's go with the photograph. Let's take a closer look at this photograph. Why is it in black and white? Man, come on. I need to be careful. There's a way around it though. Clock. So, let's do this route. Just to clarify, Monsieur Robinho, photographs are a direct reflection of reality, are they not? That is correct. The photographic process leaves no room for bias or inaccuracies. That is most curious. Because I see a mistake. A mistake? Impossible. Poppycock. I just told you, Monsieur. The camera is a perfect unbiased device. The photographs it produces are flawless. Falcon, I'm not seeing any mistakes. Perhaps you could be more specific? Certainly. This is a mistake. The clock in this photograph, there is something not right about it. Well, isn't that convenient? The defense sees something wrong with the key piece of evidence that implicates his clients. Don't give me that cocky tone, Monsieur Rabington. I have evidence that there is something wrong with the clock in that picture. Here it is. The photograph clearly shows the clock's hands pointing at 7 and 6. That's self-evident, fam. And yet, which is most curious because the clock in the lounge of Chateau Crenier has no hands. It has no hands? The clock is merely a decorative piece, a talking item. Feel free to ask Baron Rogliel or his housemaid if you have any doubts. Monsieur Robinho, how do you explain this discrepancy? I don't know. There must be some sort of mistake. My camera is flawless. There is no mistake, Monsieur. Your photograph depicts something that does not exist in the real world. Maybe there was an error in the painting process. An error precisely where the clock's hand should be? Please, Monsieur, don't patronize us. Allow me to offer a more plausible explanation. You, Monsieur Robinho, edited this photograph. E- Edited? I'm no expert, but I suspect that you used paint or ink to carefully put hands upon the clock. It would have been a simple task considering that the clock face was bare. One could even speculate that you specifically chose to include a handless clock in the photograph just to simplify the editing process. I, I, Falcon, your reason is absurd. Why would a witness do such a thing? Is it not obvious? By showing the photograph to have taken place at precisely 7:30, it clears all the photograph's subjects of suspicion. In other words, Monsieur Rubinho created a perfect alibi. Uh, of course, this raises further questions. Who is the witness protecting? And why? Why was Monsieur Rubinho coerced? Was he coerced? Bribed? Threatened? Enough silence. Let's hear some answers, Monsieur Rubinho. Fine, you got me. I'm guilty. I did it all. Blast. You did it? You're confessing to the crime of Monsieur Grenby? What? Oh, no. I have no idea who killed the frog. I'm just admitting that I'm guilty of producing fraudulent photographs. I was ordered to uh, make changes to the printed photographs. And yes, that included adding hands to the clock. You were ordered? By whom? I dare not say. Monsieur Rubinho, I strongly advise you answer to the defense's question. You have pledged to speak without fear after all. With respect, Judge, I fear his claws more than I fear the punishment of the justice system. I shall name no names. Kinda gave it away, so. His claws! Did you hear that, Falcon? That is most unfortunate. Monsieur Rubinho, we cannot and shall not torture names out of you. We don't live under the ancient regime after all. But since you have omitted to falsify evidence, we cannot keep you on the stand as a witness. Take your leave. You shall be charged with perjury in due course. I can't protest. That's the least I deserve for my failure as an artist. Good day, missus. Gained a little favor with the jury. So the clock's hands were painted on. So what? It doesn't matter. The photograph still depicts Dame Catalina as absent close to the time of the murder. That's insignificant. Don't be so dense, Monsieur Rabintown. If the photograph is not completely genuine, then it cannot be considered reliable evidence. Why not? It's still a portrayal of the night's events. Because if we accept that one part of the picture was edited, then we must accept the possibility that other parts were too. It's possible that Dame Catalina was painted out. Even worse, it's possible that another person was painted in. We know that witness was trying to cover for someone, so all possibilities must be accounted for. So, are you saying, Falcon, that the housemaid paid off the photographer? Or was it Signor Purator Demio, perhaps? I don't think so. The housemaid lacks a means or motive, and it wouldn't make sense for Signor Purator to implicate his own daughter. I mean, that makes no sense. Well, surely you're not suggesting that the honest and beloved Baron Brookville deliberately tried to frame Dame Cataline?
because that would be the most outlandish theory yet. The Baron is a pillar of our community. He would never do such a thing. Monsieur Rabington, I'm not here to throw accusations. That's the job of you, the prosecutor. However,
perhaps I should offer my opinion.
Baron, it's not time for your witness testimony yet.
So you would think, prosecutor, and yet I see my good reputation be getting tarnished by your incompetence.
Incompetence?
Indeed. Let us proceed with the witness questioning. Is that fine with you, Judge?
Yes, I suppose that's fine.
Very good. And I trust that the defense have no objections?
No objections here.
Fantastic. Oh, but before I forget, I pledge to speak without fear and prejudice, etc., etc. Now, prosecutor, ask me what I witnessed over the course of the evening.
Okay, Barrett, because clearly you're better at me at doing my job. And I'm just a mere incompetent fool, but yeah, let's do that. Baron Rugville, on the night of
The initial dinner went magnificently. When the photographer arrived, Monsieur Grenville left, and to visit the garden, Dame Cataline followed behind him moments later. Signor Perrotois, Monsieur Robinho, and myself were engaged in conversation, so we paid her no mind. After the photograph had left, my housemaid left to go find Monsieur Grenville and Dame Cataline. That will be when I heard her cry for help.
Thank you, Baron. I think we all know the story from here. I would like to cross-examine the witness.
Do you doubt my integrity, Garçon?
I'm just here to uncover the truth, Baron.
Very well then. Hit me with your best shot. Let us establish with absolute certainty that I, Baron Rugville, am an honest man.
The defense may proceed with cross-examination. Oh, this is rich. Okay, so the dinner went magnificently. We leave that alone. When the photographer arrived, Grenville left to visit the garden. Dame followed a few behind. Okay, the housemaid discovered the pair and called for help. Do I have anything? You see here. I mean, I could use this, but it's illegal, so I have to be careful here. This is a dead one. Okay, I have to be careful. Alright, let's press on the garden. Baron, we saw the mother seen your garden for ourselves. When was the last time you visited us?
As it happens, I have quite serious allergies. I haven't been in my own garden for years. Years, you say? Indeed. That's not right.
Baron, I do not wish to call you a liar, but that claim does not hold up to scrutiny.
Oh, and why is that?
Because we have hard evidence that you have visited the garden recently.
Balderdash, my word is gold. Show me this so-called hard evidence that I've been in my garden.
As you wish, my Baron. This was found in your garden. To be specific, it was found inside the fountain basin. Huh! Right beside where the murder occurred. A cigar butt? That could have belonged to
anybody. And prosecutor, please shut your mouth. I can speak for myself. Dead.
Okay, I'm sorry, Baron.
Yes, brother. That is indeed the remnants of one of my cigars. But I must apologize, Monsieur Falcon, for I misunderstood your initial question. You see, prior to the banquet, I hadn't visited my own garden in years. But naturally, after hearing the housemaid's cry for help on the evening of the murder, I rushed outside. I was shocked and disgusted by what I saw. That must have been when I dropped my half-smoked cigar in the fountain basin.
You see, Falcon, there's a perfectly reasonable explanation. I would find it hard to believe if the cigar was casually discarded. But as it happened, the cigar butt was found in the fountain's upper basin, a location that could only be accessed with great inconvenience. And a little paddling. The cigar butt was not dropped, it was deliberately hidden.
There are any number of plausible explanations.
Are there? Because I can think of only one. That is, that you, Baron Rockwell, deliberately hid your cigar butt to disguise your own illicit activities.
Did I know?
And what illicit activities were those? You want me to spell it out? Fine, let's put everything on the table, all or nothing. You, Baron Rockwell, murdered Monsieur Africani. That is what you are trying to keep hidden.
Directly accusing me of murder? How shamelessly brazen.
That is a ludicrous accusation, Falcon. The Baron is an upstanding citizen of the highest order. Your allegation is based. You have no evidence, no means, motive, or opportunity. No evidence? Think harder, Monsieur Rabington. Every piece of evidence points to Baron Rockwell as a prime suspect. You want means? The Baron certainly has means. His lion's claws are as sharp as the surgeon's blade. Gutting a frog belly will be trivial to him. Even Monsieur Robinho confessed just moments ago that he feared his claws.
Ridiculous! I would never threaten a man with violence.
You want a motive? The Baron had at least 10,000 francs worth of motive. By removing a business partner, the Baron's share of his railway company increased from 1/3 to 1/2.
This is preposterous! Why did I shut up?
And finally, the Baron had an opportunity. No, I dare say, he crafted the perfect opportunity. He arranged a small banquet with a very select number of guests. He was aware of the missing silverware, and yet he served steak, a food item that necessitates good cutlery. Why? To bloody the hands of his guests, of course. Then he hired an easily influenced photographer and staged a very specific picture in order to build a perfect alibi for himself. Photographing the guests in the front of a handless clock to make for easy editing is quite an ingenious plan, it must be said.
Prosecutor, are you just going to let this slanderous yarn go uncontested? Say something! Object! Oh, you're pitifully useless.
As executing the murder, the Baron found himself still holding a single piece of incriminatory evidence, his unfinished cigar. He knew that leaving it at the crime scene would raise suspicion, but he didn't have time to properly dispose of it. So what did he do? Out of desperation, he threw it into his fountain. Out of sight, out of mind, of his very guests, and any snooping police. I imagine the Baron was hoping to implicate Signor Pertois de Moor, since that will ensure total control over his railway company. Alas, the Inca was the first to happen upon the crime scene, so the Baron improvised.
This is an outrage, Judge. I demand that you disbar this ranting lunatic.
No, there is only one outrage here. Swing! And that is that a man like yourself is able to abuse his wealth and status to frame an innocent girl for murder. You are a bourgeois of the worst kind.
How dare you, Garson? The utter nerve of a lying scumbag of a lawyer to accuse a philanthropist such as myself of something so heinous. I am nothing like the fat-cat bourgeois. I am a respectable, hard-working capitalist.
No, you are a ruthless man who would slaughter a dear friend just to reap a few francs.
You incredulous whelp. I ought to got you right here now, like that damn frog.
Case closed. Could someone please restrain the Baron? Yo, my depend on the G. Yo, forward all youths to the jail with you.
Don't touch me, you filthy jackdaw. I can want myself.
This is quite a turn of events, I'd say. Does the prosecution have anything to add? Yeah, I suck. They could say that. Well, in a manner of speaking, well, to be honest, no. Then I shall now confer with the members of the jury to come to a decision. I ask that the animals of the court please be patient in this time. Falcon, that was incredible. Thank you. I just hope it was enough. What do you mean? You just proved Catalan's innocence. You get a non-guilty verdict for sure. This person, I think you've misunderstood something important about the justice system. What's that? I haven't proved anything. As lawyers, we cannot deal in proofs. It's just not possible. All we can do is organize evidence and convincingly explain what it suggests. I haven't proved Dame Catalan's innocence. All I have done is demonstrate that there is a significant possibility that she is not guilty. I'm not sure that I understand the difference. Who is back? We have reached a decision. In light of the recent revelations, it is clear that an error of judgment was made with the initial arrest. On that note, we unanimously find the defendant, Dame Catalan Dimiao, to be not guilty. Ray.
Monsieur Falcon, petite person, we did it!
Yeah, I suppose we did, didn't we? We should head back to the office so we can celebrate properly. Sure, let's go. You did it, Falcon. Splendid work. Oh, I can't take all the credits. This was a group achievement.
I'm so proud of you both.
I'll go get 1 bottle of wine and 3 of our least dirty glasses.
You were amazing, Monsieur Falcon.
Duh, it was nothing.
I very much liked the way you pinned the murder on that Baron. That was an act of sheer genius.
Well, I didn't pin anything. This person and I just worked on unveiling the truth, given the facts of the case.
Monsieur Falcon, there is no need to play coy. The case is over.
Play coy?
Don't tell me you're actually being sincere.
I'm completely lost. How long I'm gonna be streaming for? I'm actually gonna wrap up because I just finished the first case, so I'm gonna end it here. I just need to, complete the whole episode itself, and I call it a night here.
Oh wow! I thought the goody thing was an act. but you actually don't know. Alright, I'll spell it out for you. I murdered Monsieur Grenier. I saw him in the garden, all drunk and vulnerable, and I seized my opportunity. It was nothing personal, just business. You understand?
Business?
To increase my papa's share in the train company, of course. Papa always said that a drunk old fart was the weakest link.
Your confession doesn't make any sense at all. I found Baron Rugwill's cigar butt hidden in the garden.
Oh, I put that there. I expected the police to find it, but I suppose I was putting too much faith in the brains of Paris's finest.
But Falcon proved that Monsieur Robinho's photograph was edited. Was edited?
It wasn't a picture. I wasn't in the picture because I was busy paying a visit to Monsieur Grenier in the garden. My papa knew I needed an alibi. They ordered Monsieur Robinho to paint me over Baron Rugby and to add hands to the clock. But that lazy artist didn't manage to finish altering either photograph by trial day. It's a good thing Monsieur Falcon was so imaginative, because that could have gone very badly. What's with the silence? You should both be proud.
Proud of what?
There are many lawyers in the world, in the whole of France, who could have won a case like this, even for a bourgeoisie kitty like me.
I think you should leave. I agree.
Fine. So much for the celebrations. Here's the payment for your services. Straight from my papa's pockets. Well, adieu, Monsieur Falcon. Adieu, petite person.
Never again. Falcon, what do we do now? Same thing we do every night, person. Falcon? I mean, you let a murderer get away. Game has been saved. With that, we'll call it a stream, guys. Thank you so much for this debut. Shout out to all of you who came and those of you who are still sticking around. Special shout out to MCOV actually, for stating that my voice acting is great. I will continue so. Anywho's, all being well, I may very well stream tomorrow, continuing on to Act 2. That being said, see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. If not, you will see me on Saturday. Peace in the Middle East. Take care, everyone.